Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the post NXT Takeover episode of NXT, and we are officially in our new arena that we get to see at NXT Takeover. This is a big night, and tonight we're going to be kicking this off with a huge matchup between Bron Breakker and Finn Balor. I cannot wait to see how this was going to be panning out, ladies and gentlemen. But tonight, we are going to be kicking this off with Bron Breakker taking on Finn Balor. We do have ourselves a new United States champion. We've seen a lot of new champions at NXT TakeOver. And now this is a time for both Bron Breakker to climb up the rankings, as well as Finn Balor. Is that Carmelo Hayes? Oh, wait a minute. Bron Breakker making his way down the ring. He doesn't notice that Carmelo Hayes coming down the ring, missing that drop kick. Bron Breakker still doesn't feel anything. Carmelo Hayes again missing the drop kick, not looking too well right now. Now Carmelo Hayes face to face here, and now Bron Breakker notices, and now Carmelo Hayes coming right after Bron Breakker. It hasn't been the biggest of moments for Carmelo Hayes so far here in NXT. He hasn't been looking the best. I mean, he's had his big opportunities last couple weeks here on NXT and kind of fallen up short, especially in that six-man tag, as well as Carmelo Hayes took on AJ Styles one-on-one recently. So Hayes isn't onto the biggest of starts, but I mean, he does have a young career, and for some reason now he's going to target Bron Breakker, and another young man that has a bright career here on NXT. As now, Bron Breakker underhook. Powerbomb to Carmelo Hayes. And obviously, we're supposed to have a one-on-one matchup between Bron Breakker and Finn Balor, but that also might not be happening here as Bron Breakker taking Carmelo Hayes to school here. This is on the debut episode of the new NXT 2.0. And look at that, tossing Carmelo Hayes up in the air like he's absolutely nothing, ladies and gentlemen. And look at these big haymakers from the big man Bron Breakker, the son of Rick Steiner. Now back in the ring, and look at Carmelo Hayes. He's taunting the crowd, but didn't notice Bron Breakker. Down he goes. Bron Breakker sends a message here. As now we get a big 8-woman battle royal coming your guys' way. And the winner of this 8-woman battle royal gets themselves, they call themselves the new #1 contender. Mia Yim and Lacey Evans had a brutal brawl there at NXT TakeOver Chicago. Lacey Evans ends up walking out still your NXT Women's Champion. So now it is time for 8 of these women to earn their opportunity tonight. And I mean, we're going to have the likes of Peyton Royce, Bianca Belair. You're going to have Asuka, Charlotte, amongst others. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of big women in this matchup. Raquel Gonzalez, who made her recent debut here on NXT, actually defeating the NXT champion Lacey Evans a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, a lot of big time matches, as well as some of these women. They have also, you could say, you know, Peyton Royce, she picked up a big win over Bianca Belair. So, I mean, you know, Royce has been here in WWE a little bit more than Bianca Belair. Belair is still trying to find a way, but a lot of people considering that an upset. But here's another competitor, like we mentioned, Raquel Gonzalez. We'll see if she'll be able to earn her opportunity against Lacey Evans here tonight in this big 8-woman battle royal. But like I said, we came off that big NXT TakeOver pay-per-view, a lot of new champions. Only, I believe, we had a total, I guess, of, you know, a couple title defenses that didn't change hands, with the NXT Championship, Kevin Owens defeating Karrion Kross, as well as we saw the NXT Women's Championship defended up against Mia Yim. Lacey Evans still walking out with her NXT Women's Championship. We saw a new United States champion, a new UK champion, a new North American champion, and even the new NXT Tag Team Champions, plus the Dusty Cup going to Pete Dunne and Sheamus. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome to see new blood here, getting opportunities here in NXT. And now, here comes your queen, Charlotte Flair, here in the new universe of NXT 2.0, trying to get that opportunity. We'll see how Charlotte is going to fare tonight. I mean, her with the likes of Asuka, Bianca Belair, amongst all these big names here in NXT's women's division. We're going to see how they fare. And there's been some rumors, honestly, about a lot of these veteran talents here in NXT thinking about, you know, maybe it's a good idea to maybe, you know, maybe they don't belong in the NXT 2.0 era. And, you know, I kind of understand that if, you know, NXT is kind of rebuilding, per se, part of this draft. Triple H kind of wanted all these veteran talents amongst the other talent they're adding. So Triple H is going to have to decide, you know, if he's going to have to talk to, you know, these men and women about, you know what, if you want to stay, you can, obviously we want you, but, you know, you're not going to force to stay here. So, I mean, there's a lot of big names here that it would suck to see them go. But, I mean, you never know. It's just a rumor. It's not, you know, 100% true unless it comes out of Triple H's mouth. But, you know, nonetheless, it's something to think about possibly with these men and women here in NXT. The referee doing the right thing, helping the Queen take off her rope. And right there, that could be the face of the NXT Women's Division, ladies and gentlemen. But it all depends on if she wins this Battle Royal. I think there's two women definitely that can give Lacey Evans her run for her money. I mean, Raquel Gonzalez is an honorable mention because she's already defeated her, but Charlotte and Asuka and Lacey Evans, if I remember correctly, back in the early days of NXT, had their own run-in for the NXT Women's Championship. But you know, there's definitely two women, Asuka and Charlotte Flair, definitely would give Lacey Evans a run for her money. As here comes Bianca Belair. Like we mentioned, she's had a handful of matches here in WWE, especially down here in NXT. She'll get her opportunity to showcase her skills. She did lose one-on-one contest against Peyton Royce recently, so we'll see if she's going to be able to eliminate 7 other women and become your new #1 contender. She called herself the fastest, the quickest, the strongest, amongst other things. And could she become the newest #1 contender? Had to throw it in there. But nonetheless, Bianca Belair, very impressive superstar. She has a lot of room to grow. A lot of these superstars, obviously, there's plenty of room to go. But NXT Women's Division has got to be definitely one of the tops that we have here. And now here we go with our next woman coming out here. The very dangerous, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Asuka, like we mentioned, very dangerous in the middle of that ring. Hit her with the Asuka lock, and it could be all she wrote. And last week here on NXT, Asuka actually defeated Lacey Evans. So for Asuka, you know, that's a big win for Asuka too. And like I mentioned, Asuka and you know, Peyton Royce picking up wins recently. That's pretty big. So I mean, we're gonna have to see how this is gonna fare for the women's division here. And like I mentioned, we have plenty more action. You're gonna see new champions in action later on tonight. You're gonna see, obviously, the Pete Dunne and Sheamus team taking on the Street Profits. Actually, after this very matchup, you're gonna see Damian Priest, your new United Kingdom champion. He'll be in action against Kushida. And in the main event, we will see CM Punk make his NXT 2.0 debut against the NXT champion, Kevin Owens. So we're going to have to wait and see how that's going to fare. We're also going to be hearing from Triple H after Triple H was interrupted at NXT TakeOver from CM Punk. CM Punk would address Triple H and whatnot, and then would hit the GTS to Triple H, and CM Punk would send a message and basically saying that Vince McMahon is the reason why he is back here in WWE, and that, you know, obviously there's enough money added to him, but he said he still doesn't care for the McMahons or the Triple H's family whatsoever, and that he wanted to go to NXT. He saw that Triple H was there. He wanted to sign over there and make Triple H's life a living hell. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that's gonna go. Because, you know, CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, is what he likes to call himself. We'll see how that fares in the main event, but we will be, like I mentioned, hearing from Triple H as Peyton Royce right here, like we mentioned, picked up a big win over Bianca Belair recently. We'll see if she'll be back on her winning ways tonight. And I'm being told we'll also be hearing from Carmelo Hayes on why he decided to attack Braun Breaker. And I mean, it didn't really work out in his favor too much, unfortunately for him, because Braun Breaker was able to beat down Carmelo Hayes. As now here is another young and up-and-coming woman from the NXT UK brand that was merged with NXT. It is Kaylee Ray. And Kaylee Ray, she picked up a big win in her NXT debut as well. So we're going to see how she fares again in a big marquee matchup. She has the look, she has the promo skills, she has everything. Now she just needs to put it together. And, you know, she's going to have to keep herself on her heels type of thing. Very young and dangerous woman is Kaylee Ray. Who do you guys think is going to win this #1 Contenders Battle Royal? 8 of the best women that we have here. I mean, it's not all of the NXT women. I mean, Mia Yim is not in this matchup from what I'm being told, but Triple H wanted to give some of these other women an opportunity in no bigger way than it to be in an 8-woman Battle Royal. And so let's see who else we have left to come on out to the ring here. As now the next lady to make her way down to the ring will be making her NXT debut, Kacy Catanzaro. She's part of the American Ninja Warrior, very impressive on that show. Makes her wrestling debut here in NXT 2.0. This woman very ambitious, very kind, very sweet. But when she gets in that ring, she knows how to get it done in that very ring. There is Kacy Catanzaro. Imagine winning your NXT debut and becoming the new #1 contender. How that would be for Kacy Catanzaro. Will that happen? We are going to find out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As it looks like that may be the last woman, as far as I can count, if I can count correctly. But big standing ovation for Kacy Catanzaro here. We'll see how she fares in her NXT debut, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think? Do you think this young up-and-coming woman right now, making her NXT women's debut here in NXT, will fare too well here tonight? We are about to find out here in the NXT 2.0 arena. Here we go. Looks like Toni Storm, I believe, is hitting Asuka with her butt cheeks there. Oh, sending a big message there. There she goes. Oh, Toni Storm, okay. Sending a message there to Asuka. No mind games there. As it looks like we got Kaylee Ray and Raquel Gonzalez, Bianca and Kacy Catanzaro, Peyton Royce and Charlotte going at it there right now. Like you mentioned, there's no pinfall submission. This is a battle royal. You have to take the woman and throw her over the top rope no matter what you have to do. Like I mentioned, Charlotte and Asuka for me would definitely give Lacey Evans a run for her money, but we'll have to kind of wait and see how that is going to be faring. Oh, Bianca Belair is on the ropes there. I think Charlotte was trying to eliminate her. Peyton Royce sending a message there to Kaylee Ray, and going to do a leg drop right on her. Uh-oh, Toni Storm. Oh, looked like she was going to try and do something, but Peyton Royce was in her way. But meanwhile, is again Toni Storm playing some butt games, I guess, with Asuka. I haven't seen this much of some butt action. Is that Peyton Royce? Peyton Royce being eliminated there from Kacy Catanzaro. And again, Toni Storm just these butt attacks to Asuka. I don't know what it's about, but the camera absolutely loves this here in the NXT 2.0 era here. As we are down to 7, ladies and gentlemen. Peyton Royce was your guys' favorite. Well, there goes your betting odds, pardon me. As now Toni Storm Toni Storm, her only maneuvers tonight has got to be doing that. But Bianca and Charlotte going at it right there with those big chops there, back and forth. And now let's see if Kaylee Ray can eliminate Kacy Catanzaro here. Uh-oh. No big clothesline. Down goes Kacy Catanzaro, so no good debut for her tonight. But I'm sure we'll definitely see her more in singles action in the near future here. As Asuka almost being eliminated here. Uh-oh. Are we going to see an elimination here? Is Asuka about to be eliminated by I believe it's Kaylee Ray right now. Asuka, former NXT Women's Champion in her own right. Oh, Bianca trying to go for a clothesline, it seems like, but Charlotte moving out of the way. And again. Oh, and Asuka from behind there, just taking it to Kaylee Ray. So the biggest two members, at least of my bet so far would be Asuka and Charlotte. I'm not trying to keep reminding you guys, but so far as these two go at it, I mean, for an underrated pick right now, I mean, Toni Storm and Kaylee Ray would definitely be a good pick and very underrated pick as well. And so, oh, Asuka, these big boots to the side of the temple, that is not going to be feeling too good for her. So we just continue to go at it, beating each other down. And now Bianca has Toni Storm on the ropes here. Oh, going for that clothesline, trying to eliminate Toni, but Toni too fast. Uh-oh, Charlotte. Uh-oh, Charlotte trying to eliminate Asuka, and Asuka's eliminated. And now we are down to 5. Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, Kaylee Ray, Raquel Gonzalez, and Charlotte Flair. Oh, and a big axe handle to the back as Raquel is stretching out Kaylee Ray right now. And now Bianca and Charlotte going to go at it. Charlotte with that big chop, and a big chop again. Bianca is sick of that. Going to bring her own chops here. Oh, Kaylee Ray going to try and eliminate Toni, but not going to allow that to happen. And Charlotte getting out of that. Key reversal here early, I think, as Bianca kind of looks like she's going to try and get rid of her. And now, oh my goodness. Almost a variation of a stunner attack, at least in my eyes. As Bianca getting up to her feet, kind of holding her ribs. Oh, and a backbreaker is Toni Storm again. I think it's going to be like the 10th time she's done that to her opponent tonight, even if we haven't addressed that. I mean, gets the job done, I suppose. As Raquel Gonzalez thrown into the corner. Will Kaylee Ray be able to eliminate her is the question. And now Toni Storm here. Oh, vicious backbreaker. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now Toni Storm from behind. Oh, the backstabber to Charlotte. And now it is down to Kaylee Ray and Toni Storm, at least up to their feet-wise. We still have 5 of these women to earn their opportunity for an NXT Women's Championship match. And now Bianca tossing her. Oh, Raquel Gonzalez toss. And now we are down to 4. Toni Storm, Kaylee Ray, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. And now Kaylee Ray eliminated. Now it's down to 3. Oh my goodness, a release power bomb taking down Toni Storm. And now let's see what's on the move for Bianca. Going to the well too much now. Toni Storm going to try and make her pay here. Big punch. And now Storm coming after. Storm coming after Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte with her own reversal. I mean, this would have been perfect time for a pinfall, but obviously this is not a pinfall or a submission opportunity here. As both of these women going after Charlotte. I think that realizing that, you know, Charlotte's probably the most dangerous in this matchup here. As Toni Storm tosses her over the top, and now it is over. Or now, I should say, down to Bianca and Toni, pardon me. Charlotte was one of the top competitors in this very matchup. As now, Bianca, can she eliminate Toni Storm here? She has her on the top rope, but no, Storm with a big reversal there. As these women go back and forth, big knee to the midsection there. And now Bianca Belair. Look at this, the strength, the power of Bianca Belair here. Look at this. Vintage Bianca with the strength and power there. And now Bianca looking to fly here. Look at that beautiful moonsault there, or corkscrew. And now all Bianca has to do is toss her over the top rope, and this should be game over. But no, she's going to toss her into the turnbuckle. And now going to try to eliminate Toni Storm. Can she flip her over? Can she do it? Yep, she's at least flipped her over. And yes, she does! Oh, yeah. Bianca Belair is your new #1 contender. What a battle royal, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of back and forth action in this matchup. Toni with that Toni bomb there. And look at that beautiful maneuver. Able to eliminate Toni Storm. And there is the face of the new NXT Women's #1 contender there. Here in the near future, we'll see Lacey Evans versus Bianca Belair. How will that fare for Lacey Evans? You guys really want to know why I attacked Braun Breaker before his matchup tonight? The real reason is Braun Breaker is stealing my spotlight. He's in these big marquee matches, and I'm not getting those matches. Yes, I've taken on AJ Styles one-on-one, and I lost. But you know what? This is Carmelo Hayes' time, not Braun Breaker's time. So next week here on NXT 2.0, how about this, Braun? You and me, one-on-one, Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker. And you better bring your A game here, because I'm going to be sending you a message just like I did tonight. And you're going to be looking up at the stars because you're going to be down and out, because this is Melo's time. Melo, don't miss. Strong words there from Carmelo Hayes challenging Braun Breaker to a matchup. We'll have to hear if that match is going to be scheduled for next week or not. But now we're going to see some tag team action as we actually have tag team champions here finally after a couple months hiatus. As there is Angelo Dawkins and Street Profits. They want the smoke, and they are going to get the smoke as they will be taking on the newly crowned tag team champions Pete Dunne and Sheamus here tonight. And we haven't seen the Street Profits. I believe this will be the first time ever since the draft last month. So big opportunity here, as obviously we were trying to figure out who was going to be in the tournament, or kind of advanced through the tournament. And Street Profits being drafted over. So we'll kind of have to wait and see how this is going to fare. As Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins make their way down to the ring, Pete Dunne, Sheamus, the newly crowned NXT Tag Team Champions. Have to wait and see how they'll be faring, as we are in the new era of NXT 2.0. Like we mentioned, a lot of new champions. Lacey Evans and Kevin Owens amongst the other ones that have actually retained their championships. And we're going to have to see when that is going to be, like when the next, NXT Takeover will be. Being told that Triple H and William Regal are working on it at the moment. So we're going to have to wait and see, but this is definitely be a big competitive match for the Street Profits as they look to pick up a win over the current NXT Tag Team Champions. Here come your Dusty Cup champions, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus, Pete Dunne. As though, look at those championships around the waist there, ladies and gentlemen. Two of the very dangerous superstars that we have here in all of NXT. And I do not see them losing that championship anytime soon. I mean, anything is possible with these two, Celtic Warrior and the Cruiserweight. It's going to take a lot to defeat these two. I mean, like, especially with Sheamus, how he caught Fandango. Fandango was running at him. Sheamus catches him and hits him with a beautiful crucifix throw, and that's how they end up winning the NXT Tag Team Championships. If you guys missed it, make sure you guys go back to watch NXT TakeOver Chicago. But if you saw that, he just tossed him basically from the bottom right hand of your corner there in the turnbuckle area all the way probably towards the other turnbuckle post in that left hand corner over there. It was very brutal, but very effective. And Sheamus and Pete Dunne walked out your new NXT champions. And let's see how they fare tonight in this non-title matchup. I'm going to try and send a message to the whole NXT Tag Team division. Anything is possible here tonight, as we got Pete Dunne, Sheamus, Street Profits ready to go. We got Angelo Dawkins and Sheamus kicking this off here in this matchup as the referee about to be taken out here accidentally. Angelo Dawkins. I'll just say that was an inadvertent throw, but nonetheless, Angelo Dawkins, nice gut-wrench powerbomb there. Referee like, what the hell was that for, man? As here comes Montez Ford looking to get something going for the Street Profits here. Alabama Slammer. And talking about Alabama Slam, we got to see
the new debut of Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. That was freaking awesome. And even kind of telling Shawn Michaels that he's there if he needs any help. But also, not just that, but the main thing was coming back and doing it for his dad, Dusty Rhodes. He never won the WWE Championship before, leaving at all. So he wants to be able to, tell Dusty that, you know what, I won this WWE Championship for you. That's one of the main reasons why he did that. He thought it was a perfect opportunity. He helped set up a company over another big wrestling promotion, and he figured it was in a good place. So, and he had nothing else to go at that moment, so he thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to come back and everything. And we can talk more about it, ladies and gentlemen, but if you guys missed it, go back and watch the latest episode of Monday Night Raw. It's the very beginning of Monday Night Raw if you guys did miss it. And we also have the big debut tonight in the main event, your NXT 2.0 main event. Kevin Owens, your NXT champion, takes on CM Punk in the main event. Is Pete Dunne going to get a tag? Here comes Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, looking to put away Angelo Dawkins. And this right here, I mean, you like this matchup in this tag team wise of, we have a veteran tag team in Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. They've been tag teaming for a very long time with each other. And then you have Sheamus and Pete Dunne. Sheamus has been a part of a tag team, and so has Pete Dunne. So I mean, they know what they're doing per se, but they're even better as singles competitors, and they know how to get it done by themselves. Look at that that blood dripping down the face there of Sheamus. As Montez Ford looking to fly here. Frog splash. Frog splash there to Sheamus. The ribs aren't going to be feeling too good there. Now what is Montez going to do here? Uh-oh. Going to go for... Oh, nice scoop slam there to take on Sheamus. That lower back of Sheamus is not going to be feeling too good, especially after that beautiful frog splash. It's Angelo Dawkins. He's trying to set up him for... Oh, I mean, that power bomb, or that running power slam, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to call it. Very effective. And another one. Just all that weight to the midsection there of Sheamus. That's not going to be feeling too good for Sheamus. Oh, wait a minute. Sheamus. No, the release power bomb. This is a good idea. Sheamus going to go get the tag in, let Pete Dunne, the freshest man of the team, get something going, because that blood just dripping down the face. Maybe at least get Sheamus some rest. Maybe try and get that blood off or whatever if he has to. Look at some kind of swinging neck breaker of some sort, pardon me, but nonetheless. As here comes Montez Ford, the one that hit him with the brutal frog splash earlier in this matchup. A brutal DDT now. Montez Ford here. Look at this, frog splash. What a beautiful maneuver. And now pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? 2. No, 2.5. Montez Ford thought that was going to be enough. And now Angelo Dawkins going to get that tag. Maybe let's see if Angelo can get the job done. Sheamus and Pete Dunne kind of struggling these last couple minutes here. Here we go. Referee in position now. Just a 1 count. So Pete Dunne, obviously the pressure of the matchups here, going to do their very best to kind of stay in this. Oh, Pete Dunne. Oh, what a kick to the side of the skull. That is not feeling too good, as now Sheamus going to get the tag after being able to take a little bit of a breather here. Collar elbow tie up. Angelo Dawkins winning that momentarily. Into the corner. And now into the corner again, Angelo Dawkins. Oh, nice takedown. Almost a different variation of a bulldog there. Oh, and what a beautiful punch there. Dawkins not really sure what he wants to do. It kind of looks like he maybe is going to try and go high risk, but just a 1 count. Look at Dawkins. He cannot believe it. He's thinking this has got to be it. He's got to be thinking that could have been enough to put away Sheamus. But obviously, Pete Dunne and Sheamus are tag team champions for a reason. As Sheamus getting spiked on his head. That is not going to be feeling too good. So now Sheamus being tossed in the middle of the ring here. Will this be enough? And then just a 1 count again. Sheamus is not going to go down without a fight here. It's now Ford. Just trying to think of more maneuvers to do to put him away. And look at Montez Ford. He's absolutely loving what he's doing. Sheamus is trying to crawl to his corner here. Yes, we do. Here we go with the hot tag. And Montez Ford kind of almost costing themselves. I mean, they're in confirmed control here. but I mean, it's kind of costing them. They could have easily tried to put away Sheamus, but Sheamus was able to get the tag, and Dawkins, though, what a beautiful spear out of nowhere. That could be enough. 2. Oh, 2.5. And Dawkins is thinking now, what else do I have to do? And now here we go with another tag. That's what you love about tag team action, ladies and gentlemen. It's always going to be all over the place in a good way. It's a nice neck breaker there from Montez. And now Montez. What does Montez Ford have in mind here to do to Pete Dunne? Oh, nice neck breaker there. I don't know if that's going to be his finishing maneuver. It could be. Let's see if it's going to be enough. 2. Right, Sheamus right there to break it up. Pete Dunne and Sheamus kind of struggling at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's Montez Ford making sure that he's out of the way. And now here we go. Let's see. Montez Ford, the spinning power slam. Big maneuver there is now Montez Ford. And now Sheamus gets the tag in. Let's see if Sheamus can get something going, but no. Big elbow. Oh, Montez Ford looks like he might be going after Pete Dunne there. Now back in the ring we go. Oh, and an enziguri to the side of the skull. Dunne and Sheamus cannot get anything going. The Street Profits have Sheamus and Dunne right where they want them. And a frog splash. 3/4 away from the ring, and that could be it. 2. But Dunne right there to break it up. Look at Pete Dunne. He was straight facing there, and right there, Pete Dunne trying to help out his partner. Man, these guys need to get something going. Maybe that will help them out. As here we go. Oh, Sheamus with a big punch to the kidneys. And now Sheamus with the scoop slam. Little by little, they need to try and get back in this matchup. It's been very dominated, one-sided so far. Very surprising. And maybe Pete Dunne and Sheamus needed that. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Innovative tag team. Oh my goodness, okay. Beautiful maneuver there. It's now Pete Dunne. Gonna take Montez Ford to the apron, but a big reversal from Montez. And off the, going for a springboard cross body. Not working in the favor. Let's see if Pete Dunne can make him pay here. Oh, look at these big chops and kicks there. Oh, over the top rope here, missing out. Off the rope. Dunne turning Montez Ford inside out. That could be it. 2. Oh, I think Montez Ford was able to kick out just before Angelo Dawkins was there. Sheamus trying to take it to Angelo Dawkins. And now Pete Dunne. Vintage Pete Dunne. Both of these men trying to get out of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Pete Dunne. Trying to get him over the top, it seems like. Now Dunne going to toss Montez into the ring, or into the corner, pardon me. Now he's going to toss Angelo. Oh my goodness. Pete Dunne doesn't care right now. He just wants to destroy both of these men. But that inadvertent Angelo Dawkins being in the ring might actually help out. The Street Profits going for the super kick. Pete Dunne now catching it. Oh, and a punch to the throat into the ribs as well. Oh my God. That was very brutal, ladies and gentlemen. That could honestly be it. 1, 2. No, 2.5. Honestly, I thought that could have been it. We still have a beautiful. Wait a minute. Oh my God. The bitter end. 2, 3. Pete Dunne and Sheamus able to survive this tag team matchup. What a brutal tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. Street Profits dominated probably, I want to say 90%. I might be a little wrong there, but honestly, it felt like it was very much dominated by the Street Profits. But Sheamus and Pete Dunne, they can take a lot of punishment. And there was a lot of moments in this matchup where I believe Street Profits could have won, but they were a little bit more of kind of taunting and everything like that. But Street Profits, they have a big future here in the tag team division. And there was moments in this matchup very close, especially that spear out of nowhere. I thought that could have been it, but especially another angle there. That spear is just so vicious, ladies and gentlemen. But at the end of the day, Pete Dunne, Sheamus, and this was a non-title match, but this is what they needed. face the best of the best tag teams and walk out victorious. I don't know who's going to be able to defeat this tag team, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Dunne, Sheamus, very brutal.
The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect to see more showings like this going forward from this duo.
NXT TakeOver Chicago was a huge success for us, and so far tonight it's been so far so good. But we do need to address the CM Punk signing / attack on myself from the other night. Ladies and gentlemen, we know all about the past, about CM Punk taking his ball, going home, his multiple lies about WWE and everything else. And you know what? It's great to have CM Punk, tremendous athlete inside and outside of that ring. But what he did at NXT TakeOver, to me, when I was trying to introduce this arena, was very, very questionable. Now, we have booked CM Punk to take on NXT champion Kevin Owens in the main event of NXT 2.0 tonight. So I'll be keeping my eye on it to see how CM Punk is going to be faring after not wrestling in 8+ years. So Punk, good night. Good night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after hearing from the game, your NXT general manager, regarding the CM Punk situation. Yes, he's in a match tonight. He understands that. He kind of seemed like he was pissed off. He said goodnight to Triple H. A lot of people say good luck, but he was kind of telling him good night, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But nonetheless, we are back to our action here as Kushida will be taking on the newly crowned United Kingdom champion Damian Priest here. And we're going to see how Kushida will be faring here. I believe Kushida's had a couple matches here in NXT. I don't remember any of the outcomes, unfortunately, at this time. There's been thousands of matches. It feels like I've commentated over the years of Raw, NXT, SmackDown, 205 Live, amongst those. But Kushida has had some action here in NXT, and he's going to have a big test tonight, and that being Damian Priest. Damian Priest looked very good against Timothy Thatcher, and we'll see how Kushida will fare against Damian Priest tonight. And after this very matchup, we get to see the big return debut of CM Punk. It'll be the first time we see CM Punk in Universe Mode history. Big opportunity, especially against the NXT champion. I mean, it's going to be a great main event. As here we go. Here is the United Kingdom champion, Damian Priest. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, look at that championship around his waist. Priest looking to send a message to everyone that is looking to challenge him for that United Kingdom championship, that a lot of people can come after that championship, but a lot will fall as he is the champion. Damian Priest seems like he's all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. This man, he definitely has a bright future, especially with Triple H signing him to the NXT roster. Obviously, he sees a lot of ups in the superstar. Definitely can see him being world champion one day, but Damian Priest's young career right now, he is the United Kingdom champion, ladies and gentlemen. How is this going to fare for Damian Priest tonight here on NXT 2.0? As here we go, Kushida taking on Damian Priest in the co-main event of the evening. As I kick to the midsection, both of these men with the collar elbow. And I think for this matchup, Kushida gets to show how fast he can be. And Damian Priest, obviously, with the strength and power, but Damian Priest can be a high flyer as well. So we're going to kind of see if Damian Priest gets to showcase those skills tonight, especially as champion. Oh, big knee to the midsection, takes down Kushida. Again, stomping away on the midsection. Oh, goodness. Now here we go with the pinfall attempt. One. Just a one count. Oh, and a big kick to the side of the skull. That's not going to be feeling too well. And now, look at this. Damian Priest just holding down right in that right collarbone, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be feeling too good. Down goes Priest. And look at this. Look at this. Just wrenching in. Just wrenching in on that bad boy. now. Oh, Kushida. Uh-oh. Gonna wrench on that arm. Oh my God, twisting it out of its. Oh my goodness. You might not think it's going to be hurting at all, but just turning your arms, your wrists just like that is something that your body's not used to, and it should definitely not be turned around like that. You know, it's just crazy. As now Kushida gonna try and get a pinfall attempt on Damian Priest, but still plenty more in this match. Oh my goodness, what a boot! And now, oh, nice moonsault there to keep down the champion. And this is what Kushida's all about, keeping on his opponent. Kushida, oh, missing the moonsault. Let's see if Priest can capitalize here. And now Priest with a big boot to the skull. And now Priest gonna go high risk, high reward situation. Kushida doesn't know where he's at here. And now Priest with a spear from the second rope. That ain't gonna be feeling good. Now a moonsault leg drop, or I should say springboard leg drop, that working in the favor of Priest, but luckily for Priest, he was able to get it up a lot faster. I think it's just that adrenaline, because you know, your butt, your tailbone landing that hard, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't keep down here. And oh, springboard punch to the face keeps Kushida down. I mean, it was a glancing blow, not fully connected, but nonetheless very effective. And now Priest gonna go with a choke slam sit out power bomb, or side slam. Choke slam, side slam, whatever you want to call it. Choke side slam. That's Kushida trying to get back in this matchup here, trying to take it to Damian Priest. Priest trying to get up to his feet. Kushida having something else. Big knee strike to Damian Priest. And then a double knee, or a double drop kick to the knees. Kushida having something in mind here, but I don't know what it is. But he's going to suffer the wrath. The reckoning. The reckoning there to Kushida. And that should be all she wrote. 3 count there for Damian Priest, ladies and gentlemen. Big win for this young man. Good back and forth matchup. Damian Priest showing why he is your NXT United Kingdom champion, ladies and gentlemen. There's Kushida, the challenger. Damian Priest being forward with Kushida, and that's what you gotta love. Good sportsmanship we don't see every night. Here is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. NXT 2.0, Kevin Owens takes on the debut of CM Punk. And the news was announced that CM Punk would be in action, taking on the NXT champion. We were able to actually get a quick interview with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens says that, you know, he's known CM Punk for a very long time, respects him very much, but he knows at the end of the day, that Kevin Owens, he's saying that he has a target on his own self, and if he has to send a message to CM Punk or any newcomer or any veterans around here in NXT, Kevin Owens will do that. He said he had a very good matchup against Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, a very tough competitor. He was glad that he was able to put that bully down at NXT TakeOver Chicago. So we'll see how Kevin Owens fares tonight against CM Punk, though. This match is going to be a hard-hitting, and we'll see if Punk walks out with the victory here tonight. As here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk, the self-proclaimed best in the world. Let's see if he can get the job done tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Only going to take one GTS, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be all she wrote. And it's going to be night-night tonight for Kevin Owens, possibly. CM Punk makes his way down to the ring here in NXT 2.0. First time ever matchup here in WWE history here in Universe Mode. CM Punk, Kevin Owens, one-on-one in a non-title matchup. We'll see how CM Punk fares tonight. I can't really hear what the chant for NXT is going on right now, but Owens and Punk going at it. Owens coming right after the gate, right after CM Punk. We'll see if there's any ring rust whatsoever on CM Punk here. Look at this big boot in the corner, taking it to CM Punk here. And we know Kevin Owens has done great since becoming NXT champion here in Universe mode. First major championship for Kevin Owens. As now pinfall from Kevin Owens. This could be enough. 2.5. Almost had CM Punk. And that was just a German suplex, ladies and gentlemen. And now, and a backbreaker. And Kevin Owens is kind of just working everything, just the basic wrestling maneuvers. Oh, CM Punk with a kick to the side of the skull, though. And now, Punk, he thinks he has enough here with this pinfall. Ooh, he was close to a 2 count, but obviously Punk needs to get some offense in here. Kick to the side of the skull. Big chop. Here comes CM Punk. Little shades of what he brought back in the middle of the 2010s. As now CM Punk. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Release power bomb from the top. Oh, my goodness. CM Punk sending a message to Kevin Owens here. CM Punk. And now look at these. This brutal attack to the outside. We know what CM Punk was about, bringing the Revolution alive back in the 2012s. Part of the new Nexus. And then when he was, before he became WWE champion back in the day. This is a whole new ball game. Whole different WWE, new roster, new everything from back in the day. CM Punk holding his ribs down and out right now currently. Referee now at a 4. CM Punk trying to get up to his feet here. And look at Kevin Owens. He's loving where he's at. CM Punk gonna attack Owens from the top rope, and oh my goodness. And I mean, maybe he might be able to get a 3 count. I didn't think so. Obviously, Owens has plenty more left in the tank, but I mean, it's crazy. As now CM Punk. CM Punk here. Underhook. Backbreaker. Oh my God. That is going to be stinging for Kevin Owens there. It's now Punk going to toss Owens in the corner. Running knee. That's vintage CM Punk there into the Bulldog. And now Punk. This is what he did to Triple H at NXT TakeOver. Go. 2. Sleep. Down goes Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk. Impressive debut here by CM Punk by knocking off the NXT champion in the main event of NXT 2.0. What a match. May have not lasted too long per se, ladies and gentlemen, but CM Punk coming out here sending a message, especially that powerbomb, and then a vintage right there, that knee to the face to the powerbomb, and then a GTS to your NXT champion. What a main event, especially for CM Punk. What is next for NXT, ladies and gentlemen? CM Punk with a successful debut here tonight. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good for CM Punk. The cerebral assassin, the NXT general manager, is in the house. Triple H is here. We heard him talk about CM Punk earlier, saying he'd be keeping an eye on this matchup. And it looks like Triple H is here for a fight. Look at this. The intensity on Triple H here, ladies and gentlemen. He is here to I'm assuming they have a confrontation with CM Punk about last night's brutal attack. And CM Punk hit him with the GTS. So he makes his way down to the ring, basically toying with CM Punk, you could say. Taking his sweet time. He's going to do his vintage water spit and everything like that. This is going to be very, very chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk picks up his win tonight, but at what cost? What cost is it going to be? Look at this. This is the sign you love to see, ladies and gentlemen. The game, the cerebral assassin. Looks like he's going to address CM Punk in the middle of this ring right now. And now Punk watching the infamous. And look at Punk. Triple H. Both these men face to face. You can tell that they're saying some stuff to each other here. Oh, wait a minute. The game. He is not playing around. Pedigree. Pedigree to CM Punk. And now he's telling Punk to get his ass up. Triple H is not playing around. And again. On the crowd here at NXT 2.0 telling the game to do it again. Oh my goodness, and down at ringside we go. CM Punk barely moving here. Oh no. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good. This is not where you want to be if you're CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. He has him on the table now. Triple H. Triple H. Oh my God. Not like this. Not like this. Pedigree. 2 in the ring, 1 outside the ring. And Triple H sends a message here to CM Punk. Oh my God. What in the hell did we just witness? Triple H gets his revenge on CM Punk. And look, CM Punk getting up to his feet. And look like he's looking perfectly fine. And CM Punk yelling, "Hey, we got another surprise for you." What the hell does he mean by that?
He is a sight to behold.
And wait, hold on. That's Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross out of nowhere. What the hell is this? Karrion Kross beating the living hell out of the NXT General Manager. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Come on. Come on. Karrion Kross. Is this some kind of, you know, a member, like a stable growing between CM Punk and Karrion Kross? Oh my God, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Alabama slammer right there. Oh my God, this is not what you want to see here. And now, oh my God. Karrion Kross destroying the NXT General Manager here. This ain't good, ladies and gentlemen. And not again. Karrion Kross. Oh my, come on. There's no need for this. NXT General Manager. And no, not again. Kross. And another one. Karrion Kross. Another forearm to the back of the neck. Karrion Kross. And it seems like CM Punk have some kind of partnership with each other, as Kross just taken out CM Punk to end NXT. And now Triple H trying to get up to his feet, but Kross not going to allow anything to happen. But look at the game. He's still just getting up to his feet. He's not going to allow anything to happen. Oh my God. Karrion Kross helping CM Punk. And again, the game's just trying to get up to his feet, but again, this is just way too much. Ladies and gentlemen, brutal way to end NXT tonight. And that's all the time we have for tonight. As Karrion Kross again, big message sent tonight to end NXT.